What is the great lock-in, and is it a real phenomenon that is impacting the market? We're going to cover that and more in this week's report. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us for our weekly look at real-time market insights into our local housing market. My name is Scott Parker. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at John Green Realtor, and I'll be taking you through this week's findings. So let's do this. New listings for the 4 counties that we track, just a slight dip week over week, which is certainly expected for this time of year. Let's look at under contract activity, following right along with inventory trends. Likely for the rest of the year, we're going to watch the number of homes closely trail the number of new listings that came on from the week before, which is exactly what we saw this week. And here's showing activity. So this is our best forward-looking indicator on demand. We did see a little bit of a drop off in showing activity versus the 2021 trend line we had been kind of following very closely these past few months. So maybe a slight signal that demand could be softening. We'll watch that one closely in upcoming weeks. Here's off-market activity, which tracks those homes that were on the market and went off the market without finding a buyer. After a few weeks of rising activity, we got a slight dip this week. And here are some of our balance metrics. So first, starting on under contract versus new listings, 60% is considered pretty normal balance in a marketplace in this metric. You can see this number rose again. So now for now, demand continues to outpace supply. When we add in the off-market activity, we also see the same trend. Even with the increase in off-market activity those past few weeks, we still saw this metric soar quite a bit. So that was interesting to see. For our national view today, we're looking at some results from Zillow's recent quarterly survey of homeowners' intentions and preferences. And what we're keying in on here is the idea that suppressed inventory is due to what some experts are calling the great rate lock-in. And you can see per the data, homeowners with rates over 5% on their current mortgage are almost twice as likely to have plans to sell their home than those below 5%. But that doesn't necessarily mean that current homeowners don't want to sell. As you can see here, the rate of homeowners that are considering selling in the next 3 years has steadily moved up throughout the first half of this year. So indeed, we are seeing some fairly predictable activity for late July, and the great rate lock-in is in fact a real thing. It will be super interesting to watch how long it has this suppression effect on potential inventory and buyers from hitting the market. So that's what we're watching in this week's report, and we'll see you again here next week.